Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Scorpios, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Oh, there you are, right there. You're coming up in your life. Yes, you are. You've been having to deal with some things I can see here. Okay, the overall energy of your reading. This is the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. There's 3 ships out there. And this figure is holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, waiting for one of those ships to come in. So I think you're waiting for someone. And, you know, let's read on and let's get more information on this card. But you are waiting for someone to come in or come back. This is your overall energy of the whole reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Death card. These are the 2 highest energy cards in this reading. So this is the card for Scorpio. But the energy is what's most important, and the energy is leaving the old behind and moving forward. So it's like the end of the old, the beginning of the new, ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year. It's making a change for yourself, you know. It's the Death card and the 3 of Wands. You're hoping for a change. You want to move forward as you wait for your ship to come in. I think your ship is coming in and you will be moving forward. That's how I feel. I feel like a lot of times when this comes up, it's because your ship is coming in. But I think you've been waiting for it. And it is coming in, and it's going to help you put the old behind and move forward. The Queen of Pentacles is right above the 3 of Wands. This is Earth. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. But male or female, they're all male or female. You're looking at that pentacle. This is the second biggest pentacle in the deck. Security, stability, groundedness, commitment. I think this is kind of what you're waiting for to come in on that ship. So you have your eye on the pentacle and you're kind of wondering where it is and if it's going to come in. But I think it is, because you are putting an end to all this waiting and you are going to be moving forward. And I also have the 10 of Swords here next to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's been some hurtfulness or sadness over this pentacle not coming in. But the 10 of Swords is, I call this the card like of the end. The end. There's no more. You're able to put all these swords behind you, okay? These swords are about truth and clarity, and usually through conversation. And I think that's what's going to happen when your ship comes in, and you're going to be able to put this whole idea of where's that pentacle to rest. Under the Death card is the Devil card. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. The energy under the Death card moving forward here and leaving the old behind, it's toxic. There is some sort of toxic energy you're leaving behind. This is like being tied to somebody who is tied to someone or something else. So it makes the relationship toxic. I feel like whoever this is has gone away. Look, the Devil's waving goodbye. It really stands out. This whole scenario has left the room. It's gone. And so you're able to move forward. But I think, you know, with this card being in the center, I still need to do some more reading. Let's find out that if someone new or this other person puts this toxic energy to rest. You definitely don't want it in your life anymore. You're going to move forward regardless. And you're moving towards a pentacle regardless. Okay? So I have the 9 of Pentacles, right next to the Three of Wands, right under the Ten of Swords, putting all that to rest. Well, this is being stable, secure, self-confident, and being you. And I think this is what you figure out is you don't really need somebody to be grounded, to be stable and secure. This is just being you, yourself, single. So I think this helps you put this energy to rest about, you know, where's my pentacle? Because you have lots of them. You have lots of pentacles already. I think you just want to share it with someone. So under the Devil card, I have the Tower energy. The Tower, this is about, there was an argument, there was a blow up of the Devil energy, that toxic energy. I feel like there's a separation between you and whoever was carrying that toxic energy. There was definitely, I think, a separation. I feel more like you're waiting for them to come back changed or come back without the toxic energy. Because I think that's who you really want to share your pentacle with. I could change my mind. I have another half of the reading to go. But so far, that's how I feel about this reading. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Tower card. Oh, you were really in self-protection mode, okay? It's like, no more toxic energy. I'm done. I'm out of here, or you're out of here. I'm not letting you back in if you're going to bring that toxic energy back with you. Yet, at the same time, it's right under the Three of Wands, which I think you're hoping they can return without that toxic energy. It's next to the Knight of Wands. I think whoever this was ran in and out of your life. It's right under your card. I'm calling both these are yours. You are stable and secure and self-confident. You got it together, okay? This other person, you know, didn't really have it together. They were kind of just a fly-by-night. They were like running in and out of your life. They might have, you know, presented themselves as if they wanted a fresh start, new beginning each time they ran in, and then they would run out. Now that's toxic in itself. So you put an end to this. You've got your guard up, and you're like, no more. Done. Finito. Okay? It's over. But you're hoping that they return without that toxic energy, and part of that is the energy of running in and out of your life, not grounded, not secure, just no, there's just nothing there. They run in and out. Can't depend on them. You know, there's all kinds of things that happen with the Nine of Wands. Let's take out the second part of this reading. For Scorpio's universe. So, gosh, I do see you moving forward. I have to quit, and we know you're moving forward because the Death card is right there. I have the Queen of Cups up on your highest energy line. This is water energy. This would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart, which it is, your Scorpio, or someone else's. You also might have Pisces or Cancer in your chart someplace. But the energy of the Queen of Wands, male or female, is trying to, this cup here has a lid on it. It's the only cup in the deck. There's little windows all the way around. And look how you're trying to peer in those little windows. There's something in that cup. And what's in that cup are answers to love questions. So you're questioning the love because of the toxic energy here. And you're wondering, do they, you know, how do they feel about you? Do they feel the same? I mean, I think you had love for them, but you had to put an end to their behavior because that was something you couldn't live with. I have the Two of Cups right next to the Queen of Cups. This is like the coming together, the meeting of the minds, okay? The meeting of the hearts. This is a friendship card with love. Your soulmates. This person is a soulmate. So you've known them in another lifetime, at least one other lifetime. So I feel like they're coming back. And I feel like they're coming back with, look, a a sincere couple love. And the two of you will have a meeting of the minds over the love. It's next to the Queen of Cups. You're going to have your questions answered. You are stuck in this place, or you were stuck. Eight of Swords. So this is an illusion, really, this card. Because the feet are not bound, the mouth is not bound, okay? The body's bound, you have a blindfold on, so it's kind of like you haven't been able to move forward. You don't know all the truth and all the clarity here until you can turn around. You can ask for help. You can walk out of this situation. I think you chose to kind of walk out of this situation. But I also think you're going to learn a lot of truth and clarity by talking to this person more. And that's what's helping to put this situation to rest. I have the Nine of Swords, which comes right before the Ten of Swords, 9, 10. This is being in the middle of it. Right under the Queen of Cups, right next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is your energy. Spending time alone, thoughts of truth and clarity, and just going through your mind over and over and over. It's really kind of torturous. And it is about the love, you know. How could they, you know, just run in and out? How can they bring all this toxic energy into your life over and over again if they loved you? That's part of your questions. There's so many. And you might be blaming yourself with this card sometimes, that somehow it was your fault. But you get over it. And we know you get over it because you have the Ten of Swords over here. So next to the Nine of Swords is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor, I feel, is their energy here because it's right next to that Nine of Swords. And it's right under the Two of Cups. I think this is the other person, male or female. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart someplace or in their chart or around this reading. But more importantly, it is about the energy. And the energy of this card is being pretty stubborn, being kind of rigid. I mean, it's like this Knight of Wands is like, no, I'm just going to live my life free and easy without any cares. I'm going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm just going to float in and out of people's lives. And if that's what they decided how they wanted to live, they're very stubborn about sticking to it. But on the other hand, they're very grounded. They can be very grounded. So it's whatever they decide, okay? And once they make up their mind, it's usually made up. It's really hard to, the Emperor to compromise. They don't compromise well. So it's like, it needs to be their way. But they could change their mind. If they do change their mind, they're going to be really strong about it. They're going to be like, no, I decided, you know, this is male or female. I decided that, no, I want to be in your life. No, I love you. And I want to try harder rather than, you know, or they can go the other way and say, no, I want to stay the Knight of Wands. I want to live my life like that for the rest of my life. So whatever they decide, they're very well liked and respected by others. It's usually the people closest to them that know that they have this stubborn side. But I think they're coming back, like I said. They're going to offer you that cup of love that you're so uncertain about here. Because, you know, you're looking at the Pentacle. Is this relationship grounded? No, it wasn't grounded. It wasn't. I got the Knight of Wands here. And it was toxic. So far, if this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it doesn't sound like your reading, it probably is not. And I would check my moon sign, which is your private and emotional side. I just want to throw that out there. But looky here on the other side, the Emperor, I think he's changing his mind, or her. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel has got a hold of this whole situation, especially the Emperor. Moving forward towards a better place, Wheel of Fortune. You can't fight the universe. Now, even if they're trying to, they're not going to be able to. The universe is the most powerful card in the reading, in the whole tarot deck. So, it's right below this Eight of Swords, not seeing the truth. I feel like they're going to come out with the truth, and the truth is they really have strong feelings for you. They really do feel that connection. They don't want to lose it, and I feel like this whole relationship is going to move forward. I have the Magician under the Nine of Swords, and close to that, Knight of Wands. This is your energy. Okay, this is the infinity symbol. The symbol of intuition and knowing, okay? So you know, that you have all the tools to make this work. If they're willing to, you have all the tools. You have a Cup of Love, a Pentacles, you got lots of Pentacles. You got a Staff of Fresh Starts and New Beginnings. You have Swords of Truth and Clarity all over the place. And you're manifesting by this waiting, this Three of Wands, and this hoping and this energy you're putting out into the universe, this law of attraction. I think you're manifesting them to change and want to stay in your life. They actually want to, but they're so stubborn sometimes. It'd be like against their ego, male or female, to change their mind. But they're going to change their mind. This is going to allow you to put down the burden. And, it's been heavy. This is the Ten of Wands. There's no 11. Look, this figure is just leaning over. That is so heavy. You're going to be able to drop those wands very soon. And it is because of the Ace of Swords, which is right next to that, the truth and the clarity that comes out with the partner, with your soulmate, which is going to help move you forward together. Together. So you go through something here. It looks like they decide that, okay, I'll dump the toxic energy. I don't know what it is, but it looks like they're letting it go. And working on this Knight of Wands energy so that the two of you can have a chance at a future together. So Scorpios, one more card for this reading. And it's the Hermit. This is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or around this reading. The Hermit is about seeking your path forward through the universe. It's like praying. It's like just really wanting to know, how are you going to move forward? So you want to move forward with them, and it looks like you're going to get your wish. The Hermit is shining the lantern on that Ten of Swords. The end of the pain is coming. So you're probably in the Nine of Swords right now. And your questions about the love, it sits on the Queen of Cups, will be answered. They want you to know that. So, Scorpios, this was your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.